If I were to ask you who your role model is, who would that be? Solar, Moonbyul, Wheein, Hwasa, probably all of your guys' choices. But for Dream Note Miso, it is Hwasa. I've been respecting Mamamoo Hwasa Sunbin since I was young. She has her very own charms and personality. No matter what song it is, she interprets it in her own style. She's really cool on stage, and that's what caught my attention. I want to become a person like Hwasa. How cute. Moving on. If you are near Gwangyang, on April 16th at 6 p.m., the Dancing Queens on the Road will perform at the Performance Hall, and you can apply to get admission to the concert. I've heard usually oh, never mind. No longer accepting responses. Ha ha ha. But yeah, they're going to perform on Sunday in 2 days. Nice. The actual broadcast is coming soon in May. Here's a little teaser for it. Awesome. Very nice. Pretty women. So usually when there's Mamamoo goes out on like performances or whatever, even if they're small ones, fans will try to send fan support, and they definitely did for Dancing Queens on the Road. On the 8th of April, RBW actually confirmed that food support for Dancing Queens on the Road is possible for the schedule on the 16th, which is at that concert venue I was telling you about earlier. They informed this fan account, DC, that they will get back to them on the packs. I don't know what that means. And then DC asked for a follow-up, and then the RBW replied with the number of, I guess, people? I don't know. And then on the 11th, they said that they'll only be providing food support for the artists only. So there's only going to be enough food for our 5 artists. And then RBW said, including the MC, there will be 6. And then they were like, okay, we'll do 6. And then RBW said that since they're only providing food support for the artists, the production team decided not to accept the artists' only food support after internal meeting. They asked if it's possible to cancel the support request and apologize. And then the fan account said that that the food orders already been placed. Stickers and flower bouquets orders have been submitted. They will check again with the production team if cancellation is not possible. And the actual fan account here included more details. They should have told the production team to proceed with the support after checking the availability first, but they asked the production team after saying it was possible first. The RBW replied saying that the MC... they even gave us the manager's phone number to tell the lunchbox delivery driver. Usually when fans support lunchboxes, more than 90% of not go to the staff, but to the celebrities. RBW answered it was possible to support. At the last email, we asked RBW had checked or not before answering us, but they still didn't answer that question till the end. Someone replied over here. Oh, that's gone. There was a reply in Korean saying that it could be possible that the production team found like a PPL for food, which is why they said that they couldn't accept it anymore. They might have gotten the PPL like later. I don't know. It's just really, really sucky situation. I would assume that it's difficult to cancel. Hi, Nina editing here. Possible solution. Maybe they can give the fan support for lunch and then, give the PPL for dinner or vice versa. I just don't think that they should be rejecting it or canceling it. And I don't understand why it's important that they have to provide support for the entire staff. I don't know. Seems a little bit weird. Usually fan support is for the artists that the fans are fans of. So, why? I don't know. I could see the PPL thing happening at the worst time possible. But yeah, this really sucks. Poor communication, I think. And they're Definitely hiding something that they're not telling us. Let's move on to happier news, though. Mamamoo Plus still going on with promo. RBW is promoting them more than the whole group, I feel like. So they found another channel, YouTube channel, that is opening up. This is a comedian, a Korean comedian, whose alter ego's name is Tanaka, and he is impersonating, or his story is that his dad passed away, so he's taking over the sushi bar, but his dream is to be a rock star, which is why Mamamoo Plus has come to help him, I guess. I think he's pretending to be like someone born in Japan as a Japanese sushi chef. But I guess they know him. Unfortunately, no subtitles. So here's how I found out what his story is. It's an alter ego of comedian Kim Kyung-wook. His story is that he took over his father's job as a bar host, but he came to Korea to follow his dreams to become a rock singer. Oh, okay. So yeah, it's completely fictional, this character. And because his alter ego is Japanese, I've tied it to Mamamoo Plus going to Japan for Water Bomb Japan. I don't know if this is the first water bomb in Japan, but they're going to Osaka, Nagoya, and Tokyo on July 15th, July 22nd, July 29th. Wow, they're going to be there like for 3 weeks? Or are they just going to fly back for the weekend? That'd be crazy. You can't really see it, sorry. But hey, look at this. They're on blue team for that day, red team for this day, and red team for this day. If you want to get tickets. They're not done going global yet, you guys. They've uploaded GGBB in different languages. So there's English. Chinese. Japanese version. I might cut this up to avoid copyright reasons. So they might perform GGBB in Japanese as well. And then there's Spanish. Nice. Fun. They're also going to go have an OST for TV Chosun's variety program, The Queens. I believe it's about golf. The song is called Super Gap. Pop genre song with rhythmical beats and addictive melody hooks right from the start of the song. Wow. So yeah, here's the song. Okay, wonderful. Glad you got to hear it. There's also more merch for Mamamoo Plus. All package, version 2, puzzle badge, photo binder, and a photo set. More money to spend. Yes. Or you can get them separately as well. They're the prices. And then let's talk about the individual stuff, shall we? So, begin again. Solar has released Unholy by Sam Smith. Acoustic version. Okay, wonderful. Glad you got to hear that. And then Can't Take My Eyes Off of You. Another foreign song. Okay, wonderful. Great, great, great. And now it's time for our weekly Mamamoo. Someone tweeted this out. Quote retweet this with your "you just have to be there" moment with Moonsun. And then I have no clue about this, but Esna saw something. Whatever happened with Moonbyul and Solar that made her shook in 2016. We don't know what happened, but I'm willing to guess that she just saw them without makeup for the first time. Or dirty thoughts. Stop it. Now we'll talk about Moonbyul. So Moonbyul has been narrating this. I'm not too sure what it is. Oh yeah, Miracle of Springtime. There we go. This is a little preview of it. It's NBC's Spring Day Miracle, broadcasted on April 20th at 6 p.m. Korean Standard Time. It's a program that introduces cases of low-income families who have children with disabilities who are in urgent need of treatment and surgery, hoping that disabled children will be treated in time during the golden time. And of course, the digital single with David Young, Maybe Love, is officially out, so you can check it out. And so this one is something that I believe is from Bubble. It's from Bubble. And she sent a voice message that I think foreign fans should really listen to. I'll play it, but I'll also translate it a little bit. Basically, it says so kind of right here. If you remember the meme, Jongseung Chakdong, normal operation. It's when she was acting in a web drama, and she did this thing with her heart, and foreign fans that get video calls with her will actually ask her to do the thing and have her perform it again. And then she thinks that, and that kind of makes her frown a bit, because it seems like they're trying to make fun of the work that makes her feel bad about it. Because what she's done isn't, I guess, a meme. It's something that she worked hard to do in that web drama, and so did the director and everyone else involved with it. But turning it into this meme thing, I guess, makes her feel a little cold in her heart. I think non-muumuus would try to turn that scene into like the butt of the joke, and then certain moos will think it's funny, but in like her perspective, it looks like you're just making fun of the scene. So I think I would understand why she would be upset if you request her to do it, that particular scene again. I don't think that was anyone's real intention, but I can understand how it would look that way. So yeah, if you're a foreign fan or any fan and you get a video call with her, just don't ask her to do it ever again. We will bury it in the past, I guess. Another thing to bury, your money. So Mason, 21G, the perfume company that you might have saw in Moonbyul, Moon Starlight is out for purchase. However, it was sold out. The first round of sales has been sold out. Second round of sales is coming April 14th, and then the third round will be coming out April 21st. So be prepared, I guess. I've heard it's expensive, though. And then Moonbyul reposted this on Instagram. So her Instagram story saying, oh my, oh my, oh my. Oh yeah, baby. I'm really curious as to see or smell what the perfume would smell like. But I spent a lot of my money on concert tickets. So I'll be avoiding that perfume. And I still have the perfume from Where Are We Now? So, or the anniversary thing. So, another thing that has sold out, Moobongs. Someone emailed, why is it still sold out? I thought it was pre-order. First of all, we have to inform you, it's not pre-order, but pre-sale. Sorry, guys. I thought it was pre-order. Until now, Lightstick is on production, and ETA is at the end of April. We decided to start pre-sale in order to deliver Lightsticks on time until New York concert, as we notified Bizent Mall. We produced enough quantity, but the orders were much more than expected, so sticks were sold out in a day. I think that's like mistranslation. They meant like we produced this X amount of quantity that was more than usual. However, it's still sold out, so do not fret though if you had missed the pre-sale. I didn't. I bought 3. Sorry, guys. Someone else inquired, will there be another sale? And they're planning to do a second pre-sale, which is now. If you're not following me on YouTube, I posted on the community post. So, but yeah, they said, despite the largest ever production of Moomubong, so many people loved it, it was sold out a day after we started selling it. And therefore, our company is planning to make a second pre-sale so that we can urgently decide on additional production and send it around mid-May. But there are no more Moo sticks available for sale before the New York concert. Currently in production. So I think the first shipment is scheduled to go out like April 16th. Here we go. Here's the link to it. Yeah, after May 16th, according to order sequence. And it will be out until it's out of stock. Light sticks are not being produced by pre-order system, but by pre-sale products that are currently in production for faster delivery. It will be marked as sold out once stocks depletes. As, oh, sorry, it's cropped out, isn't it? My bad, y'all. It just says sold out at the bottom here, okay? But you can read that for more details. Another thing that is sold out, pre-sales for the USA tour in a very short period of time. Pre-sale seats for Mamamoo World Tour MyCon USA sold out upon the open of pre-sales. Mamamoo will be touring around 9 cities starting from May 16th. Not to be a Debbie Downer, but there are still tickets available. I think a lot of people are like trying to resell their tickets because they found more tickets at like better seating or like a better price, something like that. So it's like someone buying 4 tickets but only needing 2, and they're trying to sell the first 2. So that's why, like, I think that's why pre-sale sold out very quickly. People are just trying to get tickets no matter what, and then hoping to get their return later on. But that shows how much interest people have in Mamamoo, I guess, right? In this all K-pop article, Mamamoo members display OT4 bonding moments after the performance in KBS Music Bank Paris. And someone pointed out, including the rumored but yet to be confirmed possibility of an English track release from Mamamoo before the start of their USA tour dates in the upcoming month. So everyone's wondering, like, where did that rumor come from? And someone says an NME journalist mentioned that news has come to him about Mamamoo in addition to their world tour that they will be debuting in America, which is why these rumors appear, but so far nothing is confirmed. So I've tried to look for this article, have not found it. I did find this article though. Hey, look. Mamamoo Plus, it was a road we had to achieve at some point. So someone has interviewed Mamamoo Plus, and there's a lot of interesting questions that they ask. Thanks to, I think her name is Ivana Morales, yes. When did you start conceptualizing Act 1, Scene 1? How was the decision-making process to better reflect the artistry Mamamoo Plus want to construct? Putting together a unit was the hardest compared to Mamamoo as a whole or your solo releases because of the differences in opinions that may arise. Were there any creative discrepancies when outlining this record? You can read through her answer if you want to pause. And then Mamamoo Plus signifies adding something to Mamamoo to glow in a different color. And it could be said that your B-side, Chigomalo, embodies this concept the most because it's fierce and compelling. Why did you go this sonic direction? And how does it relate with the message you want to convey? What made you choose GGBB as the title track? Of all 3 songs on your new album, which one is the most you cherished all? Sorry, tongue twister. I'll keep pushing through though. Moonbyul recently won the second world. What are the emotions that you will forever treasure from this experience? You're also the most credited female idol in the Korea Music Copyright Association, KOMCA. This creative autonomy is essential to your musicality and it has become more prominent throughout the years. What does songwriting mean to Moonbyul? Sully, your portrayal of Matahari, of the dancer Matahari, marked your debut as the leading actress. What's something that you learned while personifying such a complex and enigmatic character? How do you feel about the artist and the person you have grown to be? Act 1, Scene 1 has been described as the start of Mamamoo Plus, and your objective is to create expectations about the future steps. Do you already have a new chapter in mind? Speaking of new chapters, MyCon, how are you currently feeling? What are some of your hopes for these concerts? This is the first time we're actually going on a U.S. tour. We're very excited, preparing a lot. Same time, we're a bit worried if there will be a lot of moo-moos that are going to be part of the show. We hope to meet every single moo-moo in the United States that we haven't seen in person. That's something we're looking forward to. Us too, Moonbyul. Speaking of MyCon, you can still donate. We have raised $6,000. So thank you guys for donating. That's an amazing feat, actually, in just like a couple of weeks. But we could use more. They're trying to organize like other things like fan support gifts, cup sleeves, postcards, so like fans can write letters to Mamamoo and we'll like give it to them at the venue. What else? There's a lot. VCRs. I think they're still looking for animators to help. Also, you could like record your video answering some questions. Max limit is 20 seconds. So there's like a lot. There's a lot. You definitely should join the Discord US Moonbyul if you want to know more. I'm in charge of the designer part, and we're still looking for people to help distribute the banners. And I think we may have people to receive the banners, like so I can ship it to their address. But just in case they can't go, like I would like backup as well. So please join and help if you can. But yeah, I've been looking and I haven't found any more articles about Mamamoo releasing an English track. So I think it's very rumored based. But speaking of global, Music Bank Paris, remember that news? They actually finally performed Hip. This is a sound check. Oh my God, I cannot speak. Someone saw them walking around Paris as well. It looks like they visited the Disney store. Teehee. I love that they are all going shopping around Paris. Oh yeah, Ilala. I should have organized this better. Solar did a solo thing. Ratatouille OST. Because it's French. How cute is that? A few days ago, I had a performance in Paris. Got a great opportunity to perform a Ratatouille song. Wanted to properly show it. So I prepared a video and she sang Le Festin OST. Yay. She said, I've never learned French before you. Actually, I was really worried about it. So I went on YouTube and tried to practice the pronunciation by slowing down the video. I'm still lacking in a lot of areas. But I'm really thankful because many people liked it. I was able to enjoy the process because the song itself is really charming and French is such a beautiful language. I agree. Let's celebrate with some cocktails. Wheein's cocktail recommendation for the weekend. Jack and Coke, Pina Colada. Hell yeah. And she'll probably be needing it since Vix's Ravi might face 2 years in prison for military service fraud. There's a bunch of different details that have come out in this case. So if you haven't caught up, basically this is Wheein's boss from The Live, and he is currently serving military. However, it is public service and not the regular military service where like all able-bodied men are supposed to train vigorously and prepare for a potential war. And those that cannot due to medical issues or whatever, they do public service. And he bought fake medical records saying that he had epilepsy from a 47-year-old man named Mr. Gu, paying him 50 million won. And the reason that they want for him to spend 2 years in prison is because they revealed that during the process, prosecutors claimed that Ravi did not actually cooperate in the investigation before being confronted with hard evidence. The fact they colluded with the illegal broker points to how deplorable the crime is. They are confessing to the crimes now, but at the time of their investigations, they gave excuses and denied the charges before we submitted hard evidence. Prosecutors. And during the trial, Ravi reportedly gave his reasons why he evaded military obligations. At the time, I was the only artist bringing in revenue for the label. We were in danger of having to pay large fees for violating contracts due to COVID-19. Yikes. I apologize to those faithfully serving the military and to epilepsy patients and their families who were hurt by me. Not only that, Jelly Entertainment has announced that Ravi withdrawn from VIX officially. And he posted this on his Instagram account on April 11th. It's very long. But TLDR, what I said earlier, he's the only artist making money, and he kind of did things out of desperation. He apologizes to the epilepsy patients and their families, and of course to his fans and people that were hurt by me, like Wheein, and he has no excuse. He's a person that lacks a lot and has much to learn. He says, I think it is my responsibility to take all the criticism over this incident. The more you scold me, the more I will repent and learn from it. And then here's the official statement from Jellyfish Entertainment. But so the first trial was held for 8 individuals, including Ravi and his label mate Nafla, and their label Groovyland's co-CEO, Anonymous, on charges of violating the Military Service Act. At the trial, the prosecution requested 2-year prison sentences for Ravi and the CEO, along with 2 years and 6 months for Nafla. I don't know what Nafla did, but he did something that... but the date of the sentencing trial has not been set yet. Don't think that he is the only one, obviously, besides the 8 individuals, like I just said. There's 100 plus people that have violated the Military Service Act. So we'll be seeing a lot of names, probably. But the only one we care about is Ravi, because what's Wheein going to do? I do not know. Hopefully she can either find a better label. I feel really bad that, like, she wanted to spread her wings and then they just got clipped because of something that's not even her fault. I don't know. It's really, really disappointing. I also think desperation does bring out the worst in people at times. So, yeah. He like he said in his apology, no excuses. And I hope he can learn from this, I guess. A couple of you in the comments have actually explained to me why this is such a big deal. And it's because the war between North Korea and South Korea isn't over. There's just like a cease fighting thing. But it could happen at any time, which is why Korea needs as many people in their army as possible to protect South Korea. Now I understand. Thank you guys for clearing that up in the comments below. Really appreciate it. Yeah, this is not good. This is bad. This is bad. Sorry to end it on a gloomy note, but that's all the news that we have for you today. Thanks for tuning in to the 9 o'clock news that never starts at 9. Good night and good news.